Good morning, CES first graders. We are so happy you have joined us. We are on day 4 of week 5 of our distance learning, and I hope you pay attention today because this is review day. You will have your practice assessment tomorrow, and I will be video chatting with you guys a little later tomorrow to find out how well you listened and how much you learned this week. So we're going to get right on into our day 4 of our week 5 of distance learning. So let's look real quick at our magnificent high frequency words. Are we ready? Remember, know these in a snap if you can. First word is please. Spell it for me. P-L-E-A-S-E. What's the word? Please. Next one is thanks. Spell it for me. T-H-A-N-K. What's the word? Thank. Next one is live or live. Spell it for me. L-I-V-E. What's the word? Live or live. Very good. Next one is together. Spell it for me. T-O-G-E-T-H-E-R. What's the word? Together. Next one is laugh. Spell it for me. L-A-U-G-H. What's the word? Laugh. Next one is because. Spell it for me. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. What's the word? Because. Next one is wash. Spell it for me. W-A-S-H. What's the word? Wash. Next one is upon. Spell it for me. U-P-O-N. What's the word? Upon. And the last one is clean. Spell it for me. C-L-E-A-N. What's the word? Clean. Again, remember these because these are words that you'll see in all reading books and in writings as well, passages that you'll read. Take time to memorize these words. You need to know them by sight and by memory within 3 seconds to be considered mastered. And you need to know 80% of those 11 sight word lists before you can go to 2nd grade. So please practice these over and over so you know them in a snap. Looking at our sounds for this week, we have the Tubby the Tugboat. The title of it is Tug. And in the picture you can see Tubby the Tugboat, who's not very big at all. He takes his rope and he ties it to those big, huge cruise ships, ships, and he pulls them. And when he pulls them, he says, uh, uh, uh. Very good. I see a red letter that tells me that it is a vowel, and I see a green box here and a green box here, and that tells me that it is a short vowel. Very good. We also have the long U. Title of it is long U. I see a capital U and a lowercase u. They are red letters, so they're vowels. I see a yellow box here and a yellow box here, so that tells me that it is a long vowel. And long vowels do what? Say their name. Very good. So just like this U by itself can say long vowel U, and it can come beginning, middle, and end. And blank EW, have a blank there. Black line tells me a consonant must go there. EW can only come middle or end. I have U blank E. This is super E who jumps over the consonant building to make the U say its name, and then it loses its power and it says nothing. It comes at the end. And the blank UE also comes middle or end like the EW, and a consonant goes in that blank, so it can never, ever, ever come at the beginning. Okay, so those are the special spellings that we have for this week. We finished our anthology story, and you answered the questions to the study guide. So all we have today is just our decodable book, and we have decodable book number 108. Hard to believe that we're on that. And the title of it is Mr. Plant Expert. Now you can go and get yours out of your packet if you want to and read along with me right now. I'll give you just a few minutes to do that, and we can read it together. It is by Sydney Allen. What did she do? She wrote the story. She is called the author. Very good. It is illustrated by Dominic Catalano. What did he do? He drew the pictures. He is called the illustrator. Very good. Let's look at some of those words real quick that are in the story from our decodable book, Mr. Plant Expert, that has some of these sounds, the short U and the long U in the story. First one. Sound. Short U. Sound. Blend and hold. Sound. Blend. Fun. Say it fast. Fun. Very good. Next one. ST blend says st. Short U says blend and hold. Sound. Blend. Stum. Sound. Blend. Stump. Say it fast. Stump. Very good. Next one. Sound. Now watch carefully. I'm going to put a long U. U. Blend and hold. Pew. I'm going to hold that here. Sound. And then remember our final schwas that we have, the E-L, I-L, A-L, and L-E? That final schwa says ol. Very good. So, ol, pull. Pew, pull. What's the word? Pupil. Remember, I'm glad y'all did so good. Every time that I do this, I'm imagining y'all screaming that back out to me. I-L-E-L-A-L-L-E. All of those are the final schwa that says ol, ol. Next one. Sound. U blank E says U. Blend and hold. Hue. Sound. J. Blend. Huge. Say it fast. Huge. And you're right. That is one of our spelling words. Very good. And the last one. Sound. B. Short U. Blend and hold. B. Sound. S. Blend. Bus. Say it fast. Bus. Very good. What if I add ES to the end? What do I have now? Buses. Buses. Very good. You hear the E, short E, and the S. Buses. If I do not have the ES, that is how many? One, which we call it singular. When they add the ES to it, it makes it two or more, which makes it plural. Very good. Buses. All right, so you should have had time to get your book. And now we're going to read Mr. Plant Expert together. Are we ready? All right, page 3. Find page 3. Put your finger under the first word for me. Ready? Remember my magic word. Ready? Read. Kids and adults filled the hall. They came to see Mr. Plant Expert. They came to have fun. Page 4, first word. Hi, I am Mr. Plant Expert. Ask me about plants and gardens. Maybe you can stump me. I'm not sure what that means, stump me. All right, if he's an expert and he wants them to ask him about plants and gardens, and maybe you can stump me. I know what that means. That means that maybe I will ask him a question that maybe he can't answer. Maybe it will be something that's confusing to him that he's not sure of, because he is an expert, and an expert usually knows everything about plants. So if he wants to be stumped, I'm thinking maybe that means confuse him. I can go ahead and tell you, I am not a plant expert. I wish I was. I don't know much about plants at all, so it would be very difficult for me to stump him. Page 5, first word. Put your finger under the first word. Ready? Read. Mr. Expert, said a pupil, I heard about a truck farm. Do huge trucks grow there? Are buses and cars grown there too? Now, what do you think a pupil is? A pupil. Okay, if you look, I'm seeing in the picture Do you see little kids? I see little kids too. So a pupil must be like you guys, a student. Very good. Do you think all of those things are grown there? I don't either. Page 6, let's see. First word. Ready? Read. No, smiled Mr. Expert. Veggies grow on truck farms. The veggies are cucumbers, beans, and so on. Page 7, first word. Ready? Read. Farmers pack veggies in boxes. Trucks take the veggies to stores. That is why the farms are called truck farms. Oh, I get it now. So the guy was asking about truck farms, thought trucks grew there, and I knew that couldn't be true, but that's what that is. That means that the farmers put the veggies in boxes and the trucks take the veggies to the stores. So that's why they're called truck farms. Got it. Page 8, first word. Ready? Read. Is this true? Asked a boy. Do plants get fuel from the sun? How can a hose reach that far? If you look in the picture, you'll see there is a hose that's pumping gas into the flower. That's funny. Page 9, first word. Ready? Read. Plants do get fuel from the sun, explained Mr. Expert, but plants do not use hoses. Sunshine provides plants with fuel. Page 10, first word. Ready? Read. Bugs eat plants, said a man. But do plants eat bugs? A few do, said Mr. Expert. They are good to take to picnics. I see a Venus flytrap in there, and I know that they do eat insects, don't they? Page 11, first word. Ready? Read. My mom said you have a green thumb. Can I see it? Asked a cute kid. Mr. Expert chuckled. I've done that before. I've always said I don't have a green thumb. I don't have a green thumb at all. As a matter of fact, it's sad. I will get a plant and I will actually kill the thing, not meaning to. Can try really hard, but it will not live with me. So I don't have a green thumb. Do you see a green thumb? No. But on Mr. Plant Expert, you can't see a green thumb on him either. Let's see what that means. Page 12, first word. Ready? Read. I am a good gardener, explained Mr. Expert. That is what a green thumb means. But my thumbs are not really green. So if you have a green thumb, you hear that saying, that means that you are good at planting things. You're a good gardener. You're good at planting. You're good at maintaining them. You can grow great crops, vegetables, plants, whatever. I don't have that green thumb. I cannot grow any of those things. Mine die. Page 13, first word. Ready? Read. There is a brick plant in town, said a boy. Can bricks grow on plants? No, said Mr. Expert. That looks funny. Page 14, first word. Plant can mean factory, said Mr. Expert. A factory makes things. A brick plant makes bricks. Page 15, first word. Ready? Read. Do plants like music? What tunes do they like? Asked a girl. Plant experts like music, said Mr. Expert. I like rock tunes. Page 16, first word. Ready? Read. Mr. Plant Expert looked at the clock. Thanks, kids. Thanks, adults. I must run to pluck some weeds. See you next time. All right, the end. So you know what to do when you get done. You highlight, color, circle, underline, whatever, all of the words that have the sound short vowel U, and all of the words that have the U, long vowel U sound with all of the different U spelling patterns. After you get done with that, then do the comprehension page that is in your packet. Real quick, your grammar skill for this week is types of sentences, and we've already done this, so this should be easy. There are 4 types of sentences. Do you remember what they are? There are statements that just tells you something. That is a what kind of sentence? Declarative, very good. There is ones that ask questions, an asking sentence. Do you remember what that is? Interrogative, very good. There are sentences that give commands you to do something. Those are called imperative. And then there are words that are sentences that show lots of emotion, excitement. Those are called exclamatory sentences. Okay, so I have some sentences here, and I want you to tell me what kind of sentence it is. My favorite player is number 90. What kind of sentence is that? I'm just telling you that. Ends in a period, so it is a declarative sentence. Very good. Okay? What time is the game today? That is an asking sentence. Should end in a question mark. It is an interrogative sentence. Sit down so I can see. That is a sentence that gives a command. Remember, a command sentence or an imperative sentence doesn't have a subject. It just commands you to do something. Sit down so I can see. It's commanding you to do something. It doesn't have a who or a what or the sentence is about or a subject there. Catch that ball. What kind of sentence is that? Again, imperative. It gives a command. I'm commanding you to do something. Commands end in a period, and they do not have a subject, who or what the sentence is about, at the beginning. Okay? Always gives a command. The Detroit Lions are my favorite team. What kind of sentence is that? I'm just telling you that. A declarative sentence ends in a period. This is the best game I've ever seen. What kind of sentence is that? Exclamatory. Very good. I am getting excited. Ends in an exclamation point. Did you see that amazing catch? What kind of sentence is that? Yes, I'm asking you something, so I'm going to get an answer back. Ends in a question mark. Interrogative. Very good. Cheer louder. What kind of sentence is that? That's an imperative sentence. I'm giving you a command. I'm commanding you to do something. Cheer louder. It did not have a subject at the beginning. Just said cheer louder. It just had what you are to do, command you to do something, but it didn't say who or what it was about. Ends in a period. Imperative. Who is your team's quarterback? That is an asking sentence. I'm asking you something. Ends in a question mark. Interrogative. Hooray! We won the game. What kind of sentence is that? Exclamatory. I'm getting excited. I would definitely get excited if I won the game. Ends in an exclamation point. Oh no! He dropped the ball. Again, exclamatory. I'm going to get excited. Ends in an exclamation point. If he dropped the ball and we were fumbling and we were fixing to lose the game because of that, I would get very excited. I am wearing my favorite jersey to the game. I'm just telling you that. Ends in a period. It's a statement, or we call it a declarative sentence. Good job. So I hope that you practice these. Go to the link on my website that says this week's spelling, vocabulary, and other skills. Scroll down and you will see a part that says 4 types of sentences. That's your grammar skill. And there are like 3 or 4 videos that talk more about types of sentences and give you some fun examples. So practice those, look over them, and whenever I test you tomorrow, you should be ready for the questions that I ask about the 4 types of sentences. Good job. All right, last part. We're going to read our AR story. We have a new one. We have done 3 of them, so if you haven't watched them, you need to go back and watch them so you can take quizzes on those. Today is Shiver Me Letters. It's a pirate ABC book. It is quiz number 105660, so you can type that in when we get done and take the test and get 0.5 points. It is a level of 2.4. It is written by June Sobel. What does she do? She wrote the story. She is called the author. It's illustrated by Henry Cole. What did he do? He drew the pictures. He is called the illustrator. Very good. Okay? Let's listen to the story about Shiver Me Letters. "Arr," roared the captain. "R's not enough. We need other letters to help make us tough. Let's sail far away to find ABCs. Bring me back D's, E's, F's, and some G's." "Arr," cried the crew. "Arr, we agree. Let's look for an A and a B and a C." They set up their sails and followed the wind. Spying an island, they toothlessly grinned. So why did they toothlessly grin? What did they spy? An island there. "Land ho!" yelled the pirates as they rowed to the west. "Capture those letters. Let's make it our quest." A quest is like a very important job that they need to do. Splash! The anchor went into an A. A B floated by on the crystal clear bay. Can you see them? There's the A over here with the anchor and the B in the bay. In the sand sat a cannonball carved with a C. They dug for doubloons and scooped up a D. Escaped down from one pirate's pierced ear, he escaped. His mate raised a flag and found F. Give a cheer. All right, so a pirate's mate found F when he what? When he raised the flag. Yes. I'm hearing words that begin with these letters. Are you? In a chest glistened G, all shiny and gold. He hung from the hook on a pirate of old. 10 spaces north stood a huge ivory I. From out of the jungle, J jumped sky high. Also hearing what kind of words? Rhyming words. What are rhyming words? Have the same ending sound. Very good. A K on a key slid under a shell. Far from the water hid landlubber L. A mysterious map with an M soon appeared, while one nibble N popped right out of a beard. So an M appeared on a mysterious what? Map. Yes, very good. Pirates love maps, don't they? They soon spotted O rolling into the ocean. A parrot squawked, "Pee!" What a commotion. Commotion is like a lot of noise. The gang questioned Q as it quacked in its nest. "Arr," cried the crew, "when do we rest?" "A," moaned the captain, "you slothful old bunch. Find the next letter or go without lunch." So the captain called the crew a slothful old bunch when they wanted to do what? You slothful old bunch when they wanted to, starts with an R, rest. Rest, yes. They were wondering, when do we rest? They saw S in the shape of a swashbuckling sword, then found T on a turtle as they hauled him aboard. The crew dove underwater, caught U in a net. They viewed V, Velden velvet, all soaking wet. Now, velvet, when it gets wet, it's usually ruined. I hope that V's not ruined. A wave washed up W, sunburned and hot. Pirates explored to find X, marked the spot. I spy a Y, yelled a shipmate, let's go. We've captured all our letters, yo ho, ho, ho. They're even speaking the pirate language, aren't they? They went to the captain, expecting a thanks. They showed him the letters. He showed them the planks. I know what happens with planks. Usually that's bad. R, roared the captain. You'll walk these for me. Be off with ye, mates. Go rob me a Z. So what did the captain do when he showed them when all the animals showed them A through Y? He was going to make them walk the planks. What letter were they missing? Z. R, cried the crew. Our work is not done. We'll search and we'll plunder to find the last one. And that very night, as they snored in their beds, zillions of Z's zoomed all over their heads. Zzz. The end. So you can now go and take the test for Shiver Me Letters, a pirate ABC is 105660. Take the test and get 0.5 points and you can get a shout out from me and Miss Craven. I hope that you have a great day of day 4 on your distance learning. Learn lots. I will talk to you guys tomorrow and video chat with you and see how well you did. I love you bunches. Bye.